This is the DIY on how to make your door. Alright, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cut yourself 2 pieces to go along the side. Okay. Then you're going to put your block of wood down so you have your measurement mark for as wide as you want your door to be. Okay, once you do that, you're going to push your little piece of dowel up next to it, and you're going to cut 3. 1, 2, 3. Now those are going to be my center pieces that are going to go on my door like this. Okay? Alright, now obviously you would have to level it and everything, but that gives you an idea. Now you're going to make your door the size that you want. I use this door as my template because this fits in my dollhouse. So if you have a dollhouse kit, it should come with a door automatically as a punch out. Those punch outs you can reuse as doors throughout the rooms and everything, or you can just throw them out and not have doors in your dollhouse. This was part of my addition, and the door that I did for the addition that is with my dollhouse. So I used that as my measurement, which I also measured off of a door that was in the dollhouse, and then that way I could have the correct one. All right, so hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, so once you have everything cut to the size that you want it, you're going to want to draw it on graph paper so that you can get the exact measurements you need. So when you go to glue it, you can make sure it's staying square. Or you can just use a square. This is a square because it has that little edge there. That'll let you get a square corner, or you can use a regular square. Alright, so the next step you're going to need to do is you're going to need to figure out what you're going to put in the middle here. On this door, I use skinny sticks. You can use coffee stirrers, or you can use popsicle sticks, whatever you prefer that you think is going to look right on your door. So go ahead and figure out what you're going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do skinny sticks again since I've already done that once and it worked out fine for me. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now that you have your skinny sticks, you're going to line it up on your pattern, and then you're going to mark where you're going to need to cut. Take your pencil and just kind of go very lightly. Of course, probably shouldn't be holding the camera when you're doing that, but just very lightly go across there. And that's where you're going to cut. Okay, and then those are going to go in the center of your door down here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut those, and I'll be right back. Alright, now once you have all your skinny sticks cut, if it does not fit perfectly inside of here, go back and check your skinny sticks, because some skinny sticks are not perfectly straight, and of course most of them are perfectly crooked, but they get narrower at the top. So you can find one that's a little bit skinnier, and you might not have to cut it down or split it. So double check with that before you go and you try to have to worry about splitting one of these down the middle to get your exact size. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start gluing this together, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so I have this sitting here drying, and everything is all glued together with the exception of the door panels on the bottom. Okay, so I'm using a regular square for this and the paper. I didn't use this paper to do it because I'm actually going to take a picture of this and post it on my page so you guys can have it as a template. Alright, thanks a lot. And I'll be back. Okay, so I put a little bit of glue on a piece of paper, and then I'm just going to lightly go down the sides of each one of these. Okay, so I have all my pieces in here, and I had one little space left. Now I could have spaced these out a little bit more so that there was an opening in between them just a little bit to make up that gap, but I decided not to. So I split down more of the skinny sticks, and then I sanded it to the size I needed. And then when I went to put it in here, it wasn't exact. So what I did was I took my knife and I cut along to make it fit in that hole to where it fits more uniform. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue it, and I'll put the X on it like the door. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my skinny sticks, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay it across your door, and if you have a saw that'll cut 45s, you can do that, but it's still gonna be kind of difficult to get that corner the way that you need it to be. So I just line this up perfectly with the corner here so that it's even. And then over here, I adjust it so that it's even there. Okay? Once I have it like that, then I trace my line where I need it to be. Okay? Alright, and then I'm going to use my cutters to cut it. Okay, so I'm just going to go on an angle like that, and then on an angle like that. And then I'm going to take my sandpaper. You want to use a fine grit, and you want to sand it. Okay, so then it should fit inside of your corner. Now I'm going to do the same with the other one, and I'll be right back. Okay, once you have both corners cut into points, then you're able to put it on your door. So you're just going to install it just like that. You're going to put some glue on the back of it, press it down so that you get the glue on each one of those little skinny sticks at the bottom of the door. Okay? Now, to do the next thing, you're going to take another skinny stick and you're going to do exactly the same thing we just did to try and make it straight. Only this time you're going to mark the center, and then you're going to mark the corners. Okay. Now I'm going to try to focus it for you. There you go. And I'm going to cut that. Cut it again, and then I'm going to cut that line there. Okay. Then you're going to get your sandpaper, and you're going to lightly sand it. Okay, so I cut that one a little bit on an angle instead of straight. It's the only problem with using those kind of cutters. It doesn't always go precise. So I'm going to have to recut that one because it just did not cut the way that I needed it to. Alright, so I'm just going to transfer my marks again. I held the things crooked on my own, so... Alright, let's do that one more time. Watch it, the skinny sticks do tend to fly. Alright, that's much better. Alright, So you're going to do that again with the top. Okay, so you're going to line it up this time with the corner. Now you can use a square and you can actually, you know, measure this out if you want to be more precise, but I mean, this works for me. You can do it however you like. And remember, the little pieces of wood that you clip off are going to fly, so make sure you're wearing goggles and nobody else is around you. Sand it. And hopefully that fits. Okay, so that's how the bottom of the door is done. Now the skinny sticks you can buy at any of your local craft stores, or even Walmart carries them. However, I will tell you this, they do run out quickly, so they're hard to come by. So just because you don't see it the first time doesn't mean that it's not there, and that it's not there, or not going to be there again. Just keep checking back. Alright, so that's how we did the barn door for the sunroom or screen room, whatever. And this is actually a piece of plastic that we put in there. And we're going to put a frame around this. I haven't gotten to that yet. And we're going to do the frame the same exact way we did the corners on this in the window tutorial that I showed you here. That tutorial is on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and look it up and you'll be able to find more. And I will take a picture of this and I will post it for you, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget to follow my Facebook page for Dollhouse, Miniature Madness, and tutorials. Thanks a lot. And check out part 2 on how we hang it.